Yes, Arjun, please check the participant list, okay? All right. Shall
Just checking, ma'am.
we start our boring chapter? Where is it?
Ma'am, again, I won't be able to unmute myself again and again.
Why?
But my sisters come over and there is a lot of background noise.
Okay, fine. We should soon have offline classes. Where is the chapter, children? Okay, right on spot.
Ma'am,
Yes.
unknown participant in like at the bottom of the participant list. Mic is not connected and no, matlab, it's a random Zoom name.
Unknown. Give me the name.
Ma'am, it's UERJTS/PJ2S.
UER. Yes, UERJTS. What are you doing in my class?
Ma'am, you won't be able to.
He can't hear you.
Yeah,
He
he
or
should
she.
hear me. It is for everyone. Unknown participant comes, whatever I say, everybody should hear it. Huh? He wouldn't get his meeting ID, isn't it? You all have given the meeting ID. That is why this person has it. He or she.
Ma'am, I don't know. This thing is going on since I don't know a long time.
So yeah, that's why we need.
जब से अपने ऑनलाइन लेक्चर चालू हुए तब से मैम लीव हो गया.
Chalo. Shall we start, my dear children?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Chalo. Our boring chapter. Is Praddy there? Praddy not there? Pradyum
No.
not there. Okay.
Daddy is not there.
All right. So we stopped at yes, we were talking about the features and characteristics of Tiger Hill and how Tiger Hill became very famous because of the media. Yeah, Tiger Hill got a lot of media attention. It was the first warfare which was covered by the media. All right. Now let's move on to the next one. Meanwhile, yes, read this para and tell me what it is about. Captain Sachin Nimbalkar led the D Company assault from the east. His company had to negotiate steep escarpment using mountaineering equipment despite the darkness and the inclement weather. Okay. His approach took the enemy by surprise after some firefighting. D Company was successful in occupying the eastern portion of. Okay. All right. So what is happening over here? What is the meaning of escarpment, children? What is the meaning of escarpment? It's a steep slope, isn't it? It's a steep slope and the edge of the plateau is called the escarpment. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Like if you're on Instagram, you can see a lot of Instagram posts. People stand on the edge of it and then they, they pose.
Yes, ma'am.
You understand that escarpment? Then
Yes.
it's too deep deep. Okay, that is escarpment. Okay. It's like a cliff, the cliff ka ridge rehta hai, waisa hai. All right. Okay. So what are we saying in these two paragraphs? They are saying that they were able to take down the enemies. The D Company, which was led by Sachin Nimbalkar, okay, they were able to take down the enemies, isn't it? That is what they're saying, children? Yes? Okay, and they have given the which area they had taken. That was the area Kolar, and it was 100 meters of Tiger Hill top. Okay, all right. What is mountaineering equipment, children? Mountaineering equipment.
Ma'am, means the equipments which we need to climb up the mountain.
Yeah, I think we had discussed this.
like special shoes, and many things are there in that.
Yes, we have discussed this mountaineering equipments in which chapter, children?
onto the
Summit
summit,
wala.
onto the summit.
Summit,
Onto the
isn't
summit.
it? Yes, we have
Yeah.
discussed that.
Yeah.
Okay. Despite the darkness and inclement weather. So we have already discussed that while they were going, while our Indian soldiers were going to recapture the Tiger Hill, the weather was very poor. It was not that great. Inclement means what, children? Is it inclement? Inclement means what? Inclement weather. Inclement weather means what? We already discussed that the weather is very,
Cold.
it's not good. So inclement weather means what? A weather which is very unpleasant.
Cold.
Unpleasant.
Unpleasant, which is very unpleasant. Now we don't know if it is, yeah, it inclement, freezing weather, cold weather. Okay, it is not. It may be. It can be cold. It can be wet. It and unpleasant. It's a bad weather. Just we can say that inclement means bad. Okay, that's called inclement. All right. So in spite of all this,
आज म्यूट कर
where is this coming from, children?
राज नलौड़े
Where is it coming from? Raj Nalwade.
Anish classes.
Ani's classes.
Yes, ma'am.
From Ani's classes, it's coming.
yes ma'am
Yes, ma'am.
Now, how come he's concentrating on the class then? If there is too much background noise. Okay. So I hope inclement weather. Inclement. Okay. Inclement means bad weather. That bad can be how, it can be wet, it can be rainy, it can be snowy, freezing. All right. Okay. So now they are succeeding in getting back the Tiger Hills. All right. Shall we move on? Children? I think everybody is sleeping.
Yes, Miss ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
yes
ma'am.
ma'am
Even I'll start sleeping then. मेरे को इतना interest नहीं
No, matlab we are
वैसे भी.
listening.
On another front, C Company and Ghatak platoon under Lieutenant Balwant Singh also surprised. Yes, children, are you all reading or only I'm reading? Also surprised the enemy. This time,
We are reading.
difficult northeastern spur and obtained a toehold just 30 meters from the top. Okay, now they are explaining. And now they're now what did we see? They were strategizing how to keep each and every unit. So probably this D company, C company is each and every unit, and for each unit.
Attacking from different points. Attacking from different points.
Yeah, that is what they were strategizing, isn't it? They wanted to know what were the enemy's weakness and strength. So what happens when usually when you have a warfare, or when you have any if a community or if any religious place is under attack, or your country is under attack, what happens is the commandos come. The commandos are there and they strategize where each people will go, where each person will lead, who is going to lead, isn't it? So this D company, C company, these are the units. These are the different units they have given to attack the enemies. All right. So each and every unit had a head for that. Okay. All experienced heads. All right. Now, one we saw was Sachin. What is his name? For D company, we had Captain Sachin, and for the C company, we had who?
Lieutenant Balwant Singh.
Ghatak Command, C company and Ghatak Commando platoon under Lieutenant Balwant Singh. Balwant Singh. Okay. All right. Okay. So now they are giving you the description about which part of the which part of the hill they were trying to recapture. Recapture means which unit was trying to recapture.
From where?
Which unit was trying to recapture the hill. Okay. So yeah. So that is it. 30 meters from the top. Okay. Anything in this para, children?
No, ma'am.
No,
No.
right? Okay. At 4 on 4th July, after carefully orchestrated artillery bombardment, Sachin Nimbalkar and Balwant Singh along with the... Yes, children, read. Ask if you don't know. Please tell me what you don't know. Yes, we need to discuss so many meanings from this. We need to discuss. Whereas, yes, orchestrated means what is happening in this para? First, tell me that. Okay, what is happening in the para, children? So they are trying to...
Ma'am, the artillery bombardment happened. And
Shubham, God knows what happened.
Ma'am, you said na how must he be attending the lecture? So I said God knows.
Okay, all right. Okay, I thought when I asked you to read the para, you told me God knows. Okay, all right. Yes, somebody was explaining. Yes, tell me, bacha.
ma'am, then that bombardment of the artillery happened, and then Sachin Nimbarkar and Balwant Singh, they climbed up the Tiger Hill and caught their enemies unaware.
Only that much is given. Very easy to understand, isn't it? Both were the heads of each unit, isn't it? So they were trying to recapture Tiger Hills. They both fought and they strategized it so well that their enemies were unaware that these people were coming to recapture Tiger Hill. Yes, that is what is told in the para, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now let's discuss the words. Orchestrated.
Planned.
Arranged.
Organized.
We have synonyms for orchestrate.
Set up.
Orchestrate. Yes, someone said planned. Okay, I give it to you. Planned.
Set up.
Checked up. Okay.
Ma'am, arranged.
Yes, arranged.
Organized.
Organized. Okay. Carefully orchestrated means carefully strategized, isn't it? Yes? Carefully
Yes, ma'am.
arranged, carefully organized. We've discussed all these words, you know, isn't it? Yes, carefully planned. Strategize means what? You're strategizing something means you're planning it. Okay? All right. Artillery. Artillery. Did we
Ma'am, big guns, right?
Heavy weaponry.
did we discuss artillery?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Weapons, mounted gun. We have already discussed. I told you
Yes, ma'am.
with mounted gun.
Vehicle mounted guns.
Yes, very good.
Bombers
Okay.
gun.
Yes, okay. Bombardment. Bombard. Bombard means what?
Heavy shelling of an area.
Hmm.
Like, heavy artillery was landing on that area. It was being bombarded.
Bombarded means heavy artillery. Yeah, how do you bombard? Okay, you bombard a place by using artillery, isn't it?
Yes,
A
ma'am.
place which is
Bombard
heavily
means you
fired.
are attacking. Bombard means what the meaning of bombard means? That means attacking. You're attacking the place, or you're attacking a person, you're attacking someone or a place or a land. Okay, that's called bombard. All right. What else, children? Anything else? Any other word? Men approached or climbing a sheer cliff. Yes, sheer cliff. Sheer cliff. Sheer cliff, yes. They were climbing the sheer cliff. Means? Sheer cliff means what?
Steep.
Very
Sharp
steep.
cliff.
Yes, very
Steep.
good. Very steep.
Sharp.
Okay. Sharp. Okay. Sharp, steep. Okay. I'll give it to you. Okay. Means steep cliff. Why is a cliff very steep? That means what? It's very dangerous. It's impossible to climb a steep cliff, isn't it? That is why they've written sheer cliff. So that is why for each unit, they have all these commandos. They're trained for this. Yeah. Okay. Yes. Anything else? Spell. Everybody know that, isn't it? Spell. Spell, children, spell.
Pronounce.
Is it spellbound over here after a spell of hand-to-hand fighting? Okay. Spell.
Around.
Someone giving me the meanings?
Around.
After a spell of hand-to-hand fighting means after a thrilling hand-to-hand fight. Spell means thrill. Over here, the word meaning is thrill. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. They succeeded in, okay, anything else? I don't think anything else is there. All right. Okay, yes, duels over here, left-hand side. What do we have, children? It's the meaning of the following words in the context. Duels, where is duels? Did we go? Okay, duels is just coming up. Okay, we'll discuss that. Okay. All right. So that is done. Yes, counterattacks. Launching, I hope you all know the meaning of launching. Counterattack.
Yes, ma'am.
Counterattack means what?
An attack which is done after an attack means opponent's attack.
In response to something. Yeah, very good.
Yes.
Revenge.
In response to something, you have attacked your opponent. Someone has given the answer. Yes, correct. Okay. Is it clear, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
In
ma'am.
response to something, you have attacked your front person or your opponent or whoever it is. Okay. All right. One of the most difficult tasks during the course of a battle. Yes, children, read this para and tell me what's happening. Okay, so what is happening in this para, children? Both the sides, now they understood that the Indian soldiers are coming to recapture the Tiger Hills. So what is happening? Both the parties are,
And they are trying to
conflict.
hold the captured ground.
Yeah, so that
Which
means
is,
what? When you're
difficult
trying to
thing.
hold it, what happens? Both the parties are under conflict. They are still under war, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
They are not ready to give up. And Indian soldiers want to recapture our land back. Yes. And the enemies are not ready to give it up. So they are trying to hold it on for themselves. So what is happening in that cause? What is happening? War is happening. What kind of war? They are launching missiles. They are shooting from side to side. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Whatever happens during a war.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Yes, the meaning of duels, children. Duels.
A fight between
I told you
two.
they're shooting from side to side. War scenes are happening. So when war scenes are happening, what is the main thing that happens in a war? What is the main thing that happens in a war?
Battle.
Battle, yes, of course. War is battle, fighting
Death.
each other.
Death.
That is called war. Death, isn't
Firing, ma'am,
Death.
firing.
That is
Ma'am.
an obvious thing. When you have a war, there will be firing, there will be bombarding, all that will be there. What is another level of war? People dying, isn't it? Death.
Yes.
So that is
Yes, ma'am.
casualties mounted on both sides. Means what? They were trying to capture the Tiger Hills. The enemies didn't want to let go of Tiger Hills, and our Indian soldiers were trying to recapture that back. So what happened? The war is open now. So when the war is open, both the sides are having casualties. Yes, casualties means what, children?
Victim.
Dead or wounded people.
Very good. Dead or wounded people. All right.
Victim.
Victim. Very good. Okay. What else? Give me the synonym for casualty.
Injured.
Lost.
Okay. Injured. Loss. Very good.
That
I'm looking for one word that we use in, I suppose news anchors use it. Yes.
Mortality.
Casual. Yes. Mortality. Very good. Another word for mortality, children. They don't use mortality. They use another word for that. Another word for mortality? When
Immortality.
when a death is occurred by accident, or when a death is occurred from a war or from a disease, children. When it is occurred from a disease or war, what do you call that death?
Fatal.
Very good. Somebody gave the answer? Someone has given the answer now?
What?
Someone gave the
Fatal.
answer just now. Fatal.
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 Fatalities.
Fatal. What is the meaning of fatal? Fatality. What is that? That means death. Is it?
Death.
These
Yes,
are the
ma'am.
words that you need to know. Casualties. Casualties are very common now. That nowadays they don't use that word. They use mortality and they use fatality. Okay. All right. You say, right, a fatal accident. Yes, just like that, fatality. All right. Okay, yes, we were discussing what, children? Yeah. So the war is open and now both sides are having casualties. Casualties mounted on both sides means what? Mounted means it kept
Rising.
increasing. Yes. Okay. All right. Now what is the meaning of duels, children? Duels.
Hand-to-hand combat.
Battle between two.
Morning.
Two
What battle?
people
Fight between two.
fighting on.
Fight
A
between
Fight
two.
between two teams or two
fight
parties.
between we've discussed the word duel. What was another word that we discussed, I think yesterday or day before yesterday? Combat. Did we discuss
Combat.
the word combat?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Yeah, it's the same thing. Duels continued means the compact between two parties continued. Okay. All right. Anything else, children? Determination. Yes, the grenadiers, they hung on to their precarious perch with grit and determination. Yes, precarious means what? Precarious. Okay, before that, precarious. Perch means what? Perched. Perch means perch, perched. It's a verb. Perch means
Sit.
resting, in a resting position. Yes, in a resting position or sit. Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so what did the grenadiers do? What did the grenadiers do? They were holding on to their, it was very dangerous. It was very, very dangerous, but still they were holding on to their mission of recapturing Tiger Hills. How were they holding on? What is the meaning of grit? Grit. They were holding on with determination, isn't it? Grit means? Grit.
Stubbornness.
Stubborn. We can't say stubborn. Grit means what? Courage. We can't stubborn, no, brave. They were very brave. Commandos, how are they? How are these soldiers and commandos? How are they? They're very brave, isn't it? Yeah. Bolo,
Yes, ma'am.
piche hatte nahi. Yeah. So, precarious perch with grit and determination means they were holding on to their ground with courage and determination. Okay. All right. Precarious means very, very dangerous. Grenadier Yogendra Singh Yadav and his team members exhibited exceptional courage during this assault. So what did they do? They knew that there was danger in front of them. They knew that the mission was to recapture Tiger Hills, but under Yogendra Singh, Grenadier Yogendra Singh's guidance, all his team members worked exceptionally well. Exhibited means, I think we have discussed this. Exhibited.
Executed.
Executed. Okay. Anything else? Exhibit means what?
To make out.
Showcase.
To show something.
To show something. Okay. What
To
else?
display.
To display something. Okay. All right. All right. Over here, exhibited exceptional courage during the assault means they displayed, they showed exceptional courage, isn't it? Extraordinary. Yeah. During this assault. Okay. Everybody know the meaning of assault?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Is it raining?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear I can hear. Okay. Okay. Yes. Next para, children. Next para. How much more left, Juveria? Oh my God. Okay. Just I thought one more page. is there. At this stage, 8th Mount Division realized that it would not be possible to evict the enemy from Tiger. Okay, read this para and tell me what is happening. I'm not reading it. Somebody has to explain this para to me. Okay. What is happening in the para, children? Tell me. Laksh, Arya, Malhar, Arjun. Ashish not there today? I think Ashish
He's
is
in hostel, ma'am.
hostel. What happened? Why is he in hostel?
He's offline.
Hmm?
He's offline, ma'am. Offline.
He's attending classes offline.
Yes,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
congratulations. Everybody has connected their mic.
Okay, great. All right.
One just decided to disconnect it.
No, I will remove them from the class. I don't need like that, children. जिसको बैठना है उन लोग को बैठने दो. Sheikh Tayyeba. Why? Where's your mic?
You're not able to hear him.
Yeah, so remove. Okay. Yes, what is happening in the para? Tell me. Come on, Arya, Shubham,
Ma'am,
Laksh. हाँ,
ma'am,
बोलो.
8 Mountain Division realized that it was not possible to like directly attack the enemy and get them out of Tiger Hill as long as they were being reinforced and getting more supplies from the Western Spur. So Mohinder Puri and MPS Bajwa issued orders to the 8th Sikh to capture Helmet and India Gate, which were located on the Western Spur, so that their supplies would be cut off, and also to take control of the Western Spur.
Okay, so what did they decide? The war is open. Now, what are they strategizing? Now, the war is open. They know that they are not going to, the enemy is not going to give up the Tiger Hill without a good fight. Who understood this? All the commandos understood this. So, what did they decide to do? They tried to cut off all the supply lines that is
The main supply,
connecting to,
ma'am, no?
yeah, they try to cut out all the supply lines that is connecting to Tiger Hills. Okay, that is what is told in this particular para, nothing else. Yes, children. Meaning of evict. Evict means?
To remove.
Very good, to remove. Okay. What else?
Banish.
Where do you hear this word called evict? Where is it used mostly? Evict का मतलब क्या है? Evict means to remove, isn't it? Do we say to remove? Usually in colleges, schools. I got expelled for 15 days. What is the meaning of expel? What is
Suspend.
Suspend.
Temporarily remove.
That is what I asked you. Where do you hear the word called evict? Usually in colleges, schools.
School, colleges, academies.
Evict, isn't it? Yes, evict is there, expelled is there, usually big MNCs. Yeah, in companies. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so evict means what? Give me the synonyms for evict. Someone said, I think someone said, no, you didn't say. Okay.
Expel.
Said remove, right?
Suspend.
Suspend, okay, very good. What else?
Expel.
Expel, that I said, okay. No chance for that.
Throw out.
Throw, okay.
Fired.
Throw out, fired, very good. What else? What else? Anything else? No, I don't.
Eject.
Eject. Eject, okay. And the antonym for evict will be?
Admit.
Very easy, isn't it? Because evict means you're expelled. Yes, you're removed. So the antonym will be admit. All right, next. Next, children. Yes, reinforcement. Reinforcement means
Backup.
backup. Okay. Backup for reinforcement, backup. Okay, we'll keep that. Okay. Anything else? Reinforcement? Reinforcement.
Ma'am, reinforcement matlab
Strengthening.
Very good. Strengthening. The most simplest answer. Yes? You're strengthening something, reinforcing something. Yes? What am I doing when I repeat something time and again? When teachers are repeating something, what are we doing? We are reinforcing that topic to the children. Yes? That is, we are strengthening the knowledge. That is called reinforcement. So reinforcement can be used anywhere. Okay? It is the act of strengthening. Okay? Strengthening something. All right? Yes. Okay. Oops. Next. Yes. Read, children. What is happening in the Western Spur? Tell me. Up to 1.5, the approach to the spur where 8-6 were deployed. Okay. In the Western Spur, we had 8-6 who were deployed there. Okay. Deployed means what? Who were?
Positioned.
Yes. Very good. I think we've discussed the word deployed, isn't it? Synonyms we've discussed: deployed, positioned, posted. NDA, children, did we discuss or not? Jago,
Yes, ma'am.
5 minutes left.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
What happened then? Oh my God, such a boring chapter. I can't imagine I'm teaching this. Did we discuss deployed synonyms?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, we did.
Okay, do you all know the synonym? Should I repeat it again?
Yes, ma'am. Positioned, placed.
Positioned, posted, what else? 8-6 were deployed in the Western Spur of Tiger Hill. Means what? They were
Stationed.
stationed there. They were positioned there, isn't it? Okay, all right. What else? What else is said in the para? Ad hoc. What is the meaning of ad hoc, children? Okay.
Required.
Yes, requirement.
There was a special team that could be dispatched whenever they were required.
Yeah, whenever necessary. Correct. Whatever he said is correct.
Ma'am, Major Ravindra Singh took his men and climbed the steep rock face. He managed to capture India Gate after a tough fight with the enemy, even under poor visibility conditions.
Yes, we already know that the climate was not good. The weather condition was very bad. And what happened? There were a lot of attacks, isn't it? Combat was going on. And there were also counterattack. Okay, it's the same thing that they're talking about in all the paras. How did they capture Tiger Hills? The main idea in this chapter is how did they capture back Tiger Hill? Okay. Anything in this para, children?
No.
No, right? Juveria
Chalo
is done.
आगे.
Juveria is done with
हाँ.
the chapter. I can understand from her voice.
Yeah.
Okay, what are we doing after this? After this chapter, okay, children, we have 3 to 4 more paragraphs.
Poem बचे poem.
We have 2, 3
Poems
more
बचे.
paragraphs. I will finish this tomorrow. I just don't want to take this now. I'm feeling.
Oh, ma'am, it is 1.5 page.
Yeah, there is 1.5 page more now. I make you sit for that 1.5 page. You'll all drowse and even I will drowse. Okay. Tell me what is the next chapter after this?
Chapter's over, ma'am. Abhi 3 poems are left.
3 poems are left, right? The sower. So done. There is another sky. That is also done.
Done. Upon West
On Westminster Bridge.
Bridge.
Nose versus
Yes.
eyes.
The planner.
2. No, planner's not there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't have now. That is not there. Okay, children, we have 2 minutes. Do you want to ask me something? Do you want to talk something?
Ma'am, we'll do section 4 also, na?
Which section 4?
Drama.
Where is the drama?
Section 3 ke niche.
Section. Which section are we on? We have how many sections?
We are on section 1 now.
How many sections do we have?
4.
4? We are not done.
Yeah.
I thought poem के बाद और कुछ है नहीं. Okay.
We have writing skills also.
We have more. That means okay. Oh God, interview. Okay, okay. These are very interesting. Emails. Okay, great. This Arjun can teach us. One chapter I'll give you for. Okay, any bloggers? Any bloggers in amongst us? Anyone who blogs? Anyone? Oh my NDA children. Respond.
No, ma'am.
Why are you all sleeping like this? What is the reason? Huh? Aditya, Ashutosh, Aman, Chaitanya, Samyang, Shivjit, Siddharth. I'll start calling all your names now. Oh, Sahil,
This
Rusha.
chapter is the main reason. This chapter.
No, but now I'm not talking about chapter, isn't it? I'm talking about any bloggers and amongst us. Yeah? Okay, chalo, time is up. Bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Jain, ma'am.
Bye, bye.
Bye, ma'am.
Jain,
Bye.
ma'am.
Jai Hind, bye. Everybody is sleepy.
The chapter is the main reason.
Oh my God, that chapter is horrific.
Bye, ma'am. See you tomorrow.
See you. Bye-bye. Take care.